everybody, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to make some really cool ornaments. So these are sublimation ornaments that I got from Michael's. They are $12.99 for 6 of them, but I am a bargain shopper. I did not pay that price. These were buy one get 3 free, so basically it's like $3.99 for these, and I've used coupons and rewards and stuff. But I have the 3 different ones that they have. I have the perfect circle ones, which these are my favorite because you just need a circle, a small size. Then this is one that has a little bit to a top to it, so it basically has this like kind of looks like an old school ornament. And then these are snowflakes, and I thought that would be kind of cool to make some kind of like print with snowflakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sublimate these 3 ornaments today and show you how easy it is. The items that you need are obviously the ornaments. Then what I am using is the HTV Ront sublimation paper. I use this, and then I also use another brand. To me, they both work perfectly to me, and I absolutely love them. You will need some heat resistant tape. This is butcher paper that I use, which is also awesome to have. And then you will need the heat gloves. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to peel off these. When you have a sublimation item, most likely it's going to tell you that you're going to have to peel off the plastic. Some items don't have it, but some do. I've seen a lot of people saying, hey, something's not going right here, and why did this do it? And the number one thing is, did you peel off? So I have like a little thing that I use for my Cricut machine to peel off like vinyl, but it's so much easier just do it that way. So you want to make sure you peel off both sides to that. And then what I'm going to do is peel the rest of these, and then we're going to get the heat press warmed up next. So I ended up peeling all of these, and they are ready to go. So what is going on with the images? So the images are, some of them are my own personal images. I have my cat Paris. She died almost a year ago, and I wanted some ornaments of her because she was my best pet, my best friend since I've had her. She was 14 and a half years old when she passed. I also have, this is one of my favorite designs. I love the Christmas cakes. But when you do these when you do sublimation, you want to make sure you flip the image, because you want to have the words backwards, because when you do sublimate it onto the item, it'll read correctly. So all these images are flipped over. This is a design that my son loves. It's Mario. A lot of these I just got from like Etsy besides the pictures. So the first thing you're going to do is you could leave it as a full sheet, but then I feel like the paper is kind of wobbly, and you want to have it where it's going to be nice and tight. So for size wise, I kind of just measured the ornament and then figured out you do want to have the image just a little bit bigger. I think I went a little too big for this one, but you do want to have the ornament just a little bit bigger than the size for that. And then we have my Paris one right here. Now, a thing is, I'm afraid to put this tape onto the ornament, and the reason is because I'm afraid that if it'll heat up, it could leave a yellow mark. I've seen groups that I'm in where people are like, hey, how come this isn't working? So what I do is I just grab some butcher paper, and I just kind of like cut it to the size that I have. So you're just going to cut like a square, however you want to do this. So pretty easy. And then what I do is I just tape it right on. Now you could do both images on both sides too. I've done that. But I swear I thought I burned it when I did do that, but I didn't. So what we're going to actually do is we're just going to tape it. I'm just going to cut some of the one on that so I can tape it a little bit easier. So you're going to have the image wherever you want it. You're going to put the other image, make sure it's facing upright. You're going to have it just like that. Okay? Then you're just going to tape it down just like that. And you want to have it where it is going to be nice and tight, because like you don't want this to loosen up or anything while you're pressing it. Plus when you lift the thing up, that's when the blurriness happens, because you move the image and you don't want the image to move. So basically you're just going to kind of do it just like this. Have it nice and snug and that. So I'm going to finish doing that, but first we're going to heat up the heat press. Today I'm using the Vavor heat press. I use the Vavor, and then I also have the HTV Ront heat press. I'm just having problems with my other heat press. It's not pressing right enough. So I ordered an extra piece and it won't be here because of the holiday season right away, but I definitely love the HTV Ront heat press. It's awesome. But what we're going to do is you're going to turn your machine on, and I turned it on. You're going to have your temperature between 356 degrees. I know with the HTV Ront, it doesn't let you do like odd numbers. And this is what I saw what people were doing in a group was 356. I think you could do like 360. But then my time is going to be 60 seconds. So right now this is just heating up. And we're going to have it cook for 60 seconds. And then we'll flip the image to the other side. So I'm just going to let this warm up. And I'm going to continue taping the rest of my items. Okay, so it is warmed up, ready to go. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you want to grab your butcher paper and you want to put it down because you will have some of the ink showing and you don't want the ink to get on the mat. So you want to make sure that you're going to have it on the butcher paper. I'm just going to do the 3 for now, right here, 3 for now. And then I'm also going to put butcher paper right on the top. Because, again, you don't want your ink to get on things just from the thing. This one is a side arm, but the other ones are more of a pull out. So you're just going to hit that, and then you're going to hit the timer. Sometimes my timer works, sometimes it doesn't. I learned that it has to be at the temperature for the timer to work. So we're going to let this cook for 60 seconds, and then we're going to flip them because the heater is on the top. And then we'll let them flip, and then we'll do it all over again. So I'm going to let this cook, and then we'll flip it. Okay, there's just a couple seconds left of the thing, and then we're going to lift it up and turn it over. So you could change out your butcher paper if you want. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to kind of just flip it and then put it in a different spot so it doesn't crease into the same spot. But there we go. Now we're going to put that paper right back on it again and press it for another 60 seconds. So we got a couple more seconds on the first round of ornaments, and then what I'm going to do is let these cool off and start my second ones. So, but I will use fresh butcher paper for the second time around. So we're going to let these cool down for just a little bit, and then I'm going to start my second batch and we will check out the results. So here is the second batch. We're going to let this sit. Bam, bam, bam. And I'll be back. Now we're going to check out the reveal. I'm going to take the ones that are cooled down a little bit. You can rip the paper, you can do whatever you want. But this is how this turned out. So it's supposed to be crooked. It's supposed to be crooked. I should have done it where it was straight like that. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just kind of how it is. But it's still kind of cute. So there was that one. Then we have this one of my cat that I'm excited to see how it turned out. Now, I had a little bit of white show, and that is okay because I'm going to put a ribbon on it and you won't even see it. But this turned out perfect. This was when Paris is like only a year or 2 or 3 years old. I love it. It's a cute little thing of my cat. My cat. This one is of my mother-in-law and her sisters with their mother. So this one turned out a little bit better than the other batch. I'm making 4 of those. Let's check out the snowman, or the snowflake. This one turned out kind of cute. Look at that. Now I could have made the design a little bit smaller, but you know what? You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. I do a lot of sublimating, not for business, but I do it for gifts. I love giving gifts. So there is another one. So I have 4 of those. And then let's check out the other Paris one. This is when she was in my daughter's crib when I was getting her stuff ready. So this is something that it just didn't get, it wasn't, you can see there's a little bit of whiteage to it. Now either I didn't have it, the image pressed down enough or not, but that's okay because we'll just put it on the tree just like that. But these are super easy. Then the next thing I do is I get my ribbons for them. I think this is another one I made for my in-laws. But you can get different kind of ribbons. I have these one red ribbons that I've gotten from like Hobby Lobby that all you do is you just take it and you grab a ribbon. You kind of want to pinch the end of it just like this. And then what I do is I find the hole for it. And I just put the ribbon right through it. And there you go. You got your nice, cool little ribbon. I also have some silver ones. I have some iridescent ones that I thought would be kind of cool. I wanted to try an iridescent one with Paris. So we're going to try this one. Just like this. And I haven't seen them this year, but look at that right there. Cute little ornament. And then I also took some regular ribbon. I have some silver ribbon. I have some rose gold ribbon that I've made. And then this one I will use the other Paris one. This one might be. Voila. Then what you do is just thread it right through. And there is your image. So these were super easy to make. I absolutely love these. Like I said, I love making gifts. I love just having stuff that I make around my house. It just makes me feel happy. I mean, I know people turn this stuff into a business, but there is a lot of competition out there for sublimating with business-wise. If you can find a niche, go for it. But otherwise, for me, I just love making things. But yeah. Super easy ornaments. These are easy gifts to make for anybody who loves things. I know a lot of people just love it. And this cost me less than $1 to make. Each one of these ornaments was less than $1. Less than $1. So you can't go wrong with an easy gift that is super cheap to make. But that is how you make the ornaments. Thanks for watching. I will have all the links below if you guys are interested in all this stuff. But again, I got the ornaments from Michael's. So depending on when you watch this video, it might vary from time to time. But some of these images I did get from Etsy. But I love the way they turned out. And they're super inexpensive and super cute. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.